Hey, good afternoon, folks, and welcome to Kermit, Texas, where the Alpine Fighting Bucks are set to face off against Coahoma in Game 2 of a potential three-game series. Game 1 was 11. No, I'm sorry, 7-0.
7-0, correct.
We're here live with Barry Young on the broadcast, an Alpine Fighting Buck baseball. You're on JV, and a freshman.
Yeah.
On the broadcast today. We're live on YouTube and on the radio here for this playoff matchup. Again, it's Fighting Buck baseball, number 1 in their district against Coahoma, who finished 4th in their district here in Game 2. How you feeling today, Barry?
I think pretty good. I think we can take a win and force the third game. Yeah.
Absolutely. We, especially with our starting pitcher today, we've got Josh Solis on the bump. Yesterday it was Coahoma's ace who really gave us fits with a whole lot of velo behind the arm of, remind me of his name. Colby Walker will bat 7th in the order today as they're sending it to the national anthem, and we'll send it to a quick commercial break. Again, Fighting Buck baseball when we return.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Callie Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Callie Reed Insurance. We've got you covered.
At your local McCoys, they make purchasing materials for your do-it-yourself or large construction project as easy as possible. You choose between buying online or in the store, either picking it up in the store or having it delivered to the job site. At McCoys, they know your time is valuable, and their pros will make sure that your materials arrive at your home or job site on time so that you can get the job done and get on to the next one. McCoys, let's build something. Proud sponsors of Alpine ISD Sports.
Alpine Community Credit Union wants to thank Alpine and its residents for making Alpine such a terrific place to live by supporting its customers with the best professional and friendliest service in town. Federally insured, they can help you with loans, businesses, savings, or any banking need that you might have. Experience our beautiful clean lobby and that down-home professional small-town courtesy that you can only expect from, well, a small town. Alpine Community Credit Union.
So starting for Coahoma on the day, they've got a lefty on the bump, a lefty against a lineup of 9 right-handed batters. We'll see how that plays up. An interesting case study. This is Aiden Rodriguez.
Let me check my score sheet. I believe last game, Aiden Rodriguez played right field and went 2 for 4 with an error and a flyout.
And he batted 3rd in the order as well yesterday.
Yeah, on Thursday he batted 3rd.
So going from right field to starting the ball game, the left-handed arm against 9 righties. You know, typically a righty has an advantage against a left-handed pitcher. So again, this will be an interesting case study for the Bucks as we will tot out 9 right-handers: Riley Vasquez, Ezra Lujan, Josh Solis, AJ Yanez, Alec Ramos, Alex Adams, Graham Dubois, Jace Fickey, then Colt Billings. With Emerson Roach playing 3rd base, it's AJ Yanez DHing.
Yeah, it looks like he doesn't have a lot of velocity on these, but they have a lot of movement.
Some funky pronated left-handed arm stuff as he's got enough eye black to paint the outfield wall.
Yeah.
Warming up. It's an 11 o'clock game, so the sun is going to be in an interesting position all day. I guess y'all have probably played in some neutral site tournaments at times and played around 11 o'clock, but it's been a while since we've had an 11 o'clock game after district play started. As again, the one spot steps in Riley Vasquez catching today with Josh Solis taking the mound for the Fighting Bucks. Due up here, Riley Vasquez, Ezra Lujan, then Josh Solis. If we want to look at the defensive side for Coahoma here in the top of the first. It will be Rodriguez setting, firing, and Riley Vasquez lifting this out to shallow left field for a base hit. One pitch and a single for Vasquez as Ezra steps in. So Aiden with the delivery, Kobe Olivas behind the plate, Colby Walker at first. The second baseman, Braden Islas. At third is Wyatt Odin, the shortstop, Mikey Garcia, and from left to right in the outfield, Jordan Gonzalez, Levi Green, and Ty Reicheshar. Strike found on the outside, 0-1 to Ezra.
Yeah, Riley went 0 for 3 last game, so it's nice to be seeing him get some hits.
Absolutely. And the first pitch we see as this misses inside, and it's going to catch Ezra Lujan on the front side of the foot. And HBP will put runners at first and second base for the Bucks. Nobody out. You know, baseball, I'd argue that there's no player who has more of an impact on any sport than a starting pitcher does on a baseball game.
Yeah, for sure.
So both arms used yesterday, Alec Ramos and Rodriguez here will have to watch as new arms take the mound as the first pitch breaking ball drops in for a strike to Josh Solis.
Yeah, Josh went 1 for 3 last time.
Big looping breaking ball misses high. Looks like a 12-6.
Josh had a single and 2 strikeouts swinging last time around.
Foul tip. 1-2. He's got a home run at this very ballpark.
2.
2 at this ballpark.
Yeah.
Really?
From sophomore year.
Oh, yeah. Here's the 1-2. Big looping curveball and a swing and a miss. Josh is retired on strikes. Got a steady diet of breaking balls in that at-bat. I could see Josh being more of a fastball hitter.
Yeah.
As AJ steps in. And takes the first pitch for a strike on the outside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Josh kind of reminds me of a Johnny Bench kind of player. Catcher for the Cincinnati Reds in the 1970s.
You know, I'm not the expert. As AJ sends this high in the air towards the wall in right. It'll bounce once in front of the right fielder. We'll send Riley around to score as the Bucks take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first.
That's what you want to be seeing.
I'm going to be honest with you, Barry. I thought Johnny Bench played for the Yankees.
He did not, thankfully. Yeah, he was on the big red machine of the 1970s. Pete Rose, Johnny Bench. They had a couple great players in the outfield. Great team.
Here's Alec Ramos sending the first pitch he sees out to right field. It's down for a base hit. Another go sign. Ezra on his horse coming in to score. 2-0 Alpine here in the top of the first inning. 3 base hits, 1 HBP, and 1 strikeout to the 3 spot. Josh Solis as Alex Adams steps in.
Yeah, this is a great thing to be seeing, especially AJ, who went 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts last game, and Alec, who went 0 for 3 as well. This is what we want to be seeing from them.
You brought it up earlier. The velo we saw yesterday was up there.
Oh, yeah. Mid to high, actually high 70s to mid 80s.
As this is chopping up the middle, it's Rodriguez collecting, grabbing the lead runner. Now the throw across to first in time. Double play turned by Coahoma. The 1-5-3 will send us to the bottom of the first inning. Bucks up 2-0.
¿Le gusta la programación de televisión en español? Entonces Big Canyon TV y Dish tienen justo lo que necesita. Los paquetes comienzan en tan solo $74.99 al mes con Dish Latino Clásico, incluyendo todos sus programas favoritos, todas sus telenovelas preferidas y los canales locales de Odessa. La instalación es gratuita y si llama a nuestra oficina local al 837-7484, un técnico que reside en la ciudad acudirá para instalar su nuevo servicio y mantener su sistema funcionando. Llame hoy a sus amigos de Big Canyon TV al 837-7484 para aprovechar nuestra programación en español.
Men don't always like to talk about health issues, but when something's not right, you want care you can trust, and you want it close to home. At Big Bend Regional Medical Center, men have access to the care they need, from general surgery to orthopedics, and from common hernias to total knee replacements. Our care teams are ready when the unexpected happens, and with the post-emergency care that helps you get back on your feet. To learn more about services at Big Bend Regional or to find a physician, visit bigbendhealthcare.com. When was the last time you checked in on your health? For many men, work, family, and everyday life comes first, and routine care gets pushed aside. But staying healthy starts with a relationship you can count on, a trusted primary care provider. The team at Big Bend Regional Health Clinic helps men stay ahead of the issues that matter most, from blood sugar management and heart health to routine screenings and sick care. Take charge of your health. Convenient online scheduling is available at bigbendanytime.com.
Bottom of the first inning, again, Bucks with a 2-0 lead, and Josh Solis warming up to start the ball game. Josh has been the closer for the Fighting Bucks all year, and he's probably started well back before district play, right?
Actually, I think his first time pitching was maybe against Monahans, pre-district. He didn't really pitch in the tournaments at all.
So it'll be interesting to see how the closer can change his repertoire and attack in the start. Now with a 2-0 lead, the Bucks have seen that they can hit the lefty who started the ball game in Rodriguez. So Josh trying to get mileage under his belt. I think the velo will take a couple of ticks down as he thinks about longevity in today's game and in the series, as we will try and use Josh as deep as we can here in this one and save the rest of our arms, aside from Alec Ramos, who's not eligible today because he threw too many pitches 2 days ago. So we're going to try and have the whole arsenal ready in the next ball game in the series, if possible. Again, it's 2-0 Alpine, and Mikey Garcia, Levi Green, and Aiden Rodriguez due up here in the bottom of the first. Big breaking ball, misses just inside.
Yeah, last game, Coahoma was the away team and came out to an early lead just like the Bucks and kept it the whole way through. So we'll see if we can have a deja vu.
As he dots up the fastball low and away. 1-1. It's been a few years since we've had a Game 3 in a series in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is grounded towards short. Ezra stabs, sends across, high in the air, just late. Alex Adams pulled up as his highlighter cleats flew up in the air. The runner at first safe, then Mikey Garcia. Now Levi Green, the center fielder, stepping in.
Those almost look like lacrosse cleats.
Yeah. And highlighter green is not an exaggeration.
Yeah. Yeah, I've found out that lacrosse cleats are what you want to wear for baseball.
As Josh sends a check into the first base bag, it bleeds on past Alex into foul territory. Quick runner and the shortstop on his horse, heading now for third as they get it across to the freshman Emerson Roach, playing just on the defensive side. So single for Garcia. Then the error allows him to take third with nobody out.
Yeah, I think even if he hadn't reached third by running, they might have given it to him for interference from Alex.
First pitch misses high, 1-0. Wind coming lazily out to left field. As Josh gets the swing and miss to the 2 spot, 1-1. How did their order do yesterday, Barry?
They got a lot of playing time. 5 at-bats for all of them. Mikey Garcia went 2 for 4. Levi Green went 1 for 3 with 2 HBP, or 1 for 1 with 1 for 2 with 2 HBPs, pardon me. And Aiden Rodriguez went 2 for 4. Wyatt Oden 1 for 4.
As this misses low and away. A 2-1 count.
Kobe Olivas went 1 for 3 with an HBP, and Jordan Gonzalez went 2 for 4 with a triple and a single.
Josh, a swing and a miss, 2-2.
Colby Walker went 0 for 3 with 2 errors against him. And Peyton Schiffler went 0 for 4.
As Josh gets the swing and the miss on the slider, low and away. Strikeouts in the dirt. Josh with the throw to first base. No, that's Riley with the throw to first base. And it heads out into shallow right field. Coahoma will reach and score on the strikeout. There's nobody out. Runner at second base, and now a 2-1 ball game after Josh has really done what he needed to do to earn 2 outs.
Yeah, that's just tough to see. Coach Yana's coming out to talk to him right now. Probably not to Josh, just to the infield.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, and to finish the order, a mix of Braden Islas and Rick Deshar went 0 for 2 with an HBP.
Now it's in Ty Reicheshar in the 8th spot, who didn't play yesterday. One thing to note about Ty, did he play?
I think that, yeah, I couldn't understand what the broadcaster from Coahoma was saying, so I just put it as Rick Deshar. That's what it sounded like.
That's funny.
He had an HBP.
He was on that Coahoma basketball team as a freshman. Got substantial minutes.
Wow. That's impressive.
Alpine Fighting Buck basketball taken down by Coahoma basketball in the bi-district championship round just a few, I guess a couple months ago now.
Yeah.
As the first pitch misses inside to finds the zone. It's 0-1 to Aiden Rodriguez. I think we played Coahoma in football too.
Yep.
We've played Coahoma in football, basketball, and now baseball. So the big three boys sports, as this is grounded towards the first baseman, Alex Adams, and nobody there to cover the first base bag. That'll plant runners at the corners with nobody out for Coahoma.
Man, I think he could have dived onto the bag for that one, but that's his choice.
Or Josh should have been covering that first base bag.
Yeah. Josh is really fast. I mean, he might be a catcher, but he's one of the fastest catchers I've ever met.
It's I think we've had 3 balls or 3 plays that should have been outs and nobody out. Runners at the corners, and we're leading 2-1. Here in the bottom of the first inning, as Solis sets and fires, it misses low and away. I think the substantial part of that and the big news is that Josh's pitch count is heading up. And we're going to have to use another arm in a winner-go-home game 2 and then a winner-go-home game 3.
Yeah.
We've proven we can hit their starter as this misses up high. And we'll pump fake the throw to the second base bag as they move the runner at first to second and the runner at third stays put as we don't make the throw.
Yeah, Cooper and I were talking last game about how much catching depth this Alpine team has. We have Josh, Riley, Tito, and Emerson all have experience catching.
It's the 2-0. Dots up the outside. It's 2-1. It's kind of like a shortstop position. Once you get to a high school in a big town, pretty much every kid has been playing shortstop at his in his youth teams.
Yeah.
The 2-1 is popped up in the air. It's in foul territory just in front of the Coahoma dugout on the first base side. And it'll sail out of play to move it to 2-2 for the 4 spot, Wyatt Oden.
Interesting name.
Yeah.
Like
they've got some good names. Levi Green is a solid name.
Doesn't do anything for me. I like Wyatt Oden. That's cool. It's like the Norse god.
Kobe Olivas on deck. Colby Walker. These are definitely baseball names.
Yeah, Kobe Olivas and Colby Walker. Those are. Kobe Olivas led his district in home runs with 4.
And he is in the batter's box. No, he is on deck as this misses low and away. Ball 3.
Yeah, he's got hot pink batter's gloves over there.
Patrick Starr. There was somebody that wore hot pink gloves in the Pecos League last year.
Yeah, there was. I forget who it was.
Here's the 3-2. In on the hands, looping towards short. Ezra attacks, stabs, and fires to first in time. That'll score the runner at third base to tie us up at 2. Now 1 away here in the bottom of the first. Kobe Olivas now.
Yeah, he doesn't have the build of a power hitter, but I guess he is.
Left-handed bat, too. Probably faces a whole bunch of righties.
Yep.
Well, he said he leads the team in home runs. He's probably a pull-type guy as he pulls this one foul down the first base line. 0-1.
Yeah, not just the team, but the district.
The district, wow.
Yeah.
4 home runs in district player?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hard district to do that in, too, with Denver City, Compass Academy, Crane, Lamesa, and one other that I can't think, and Stanton.
Yeah, really tough district.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1. High and away.
It's an interesting pitch.
So they've got 2 lefties.
Yeah.
Now low and inside, a 2-1 count. You know, it's pretty common for a lefty guy to be an opposite field guy, kind of late contact type guy. So a pull lefty can be pretty valuable. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss as he attacks down low. Now 2-2.
Yeah. We only have one lefty on the team, senior Landon Brudameso. We used to have 2, but Cooper Roach failed and is not on the team anymore. So.
Out in left field, who's in left? Is that Colt?
Yeah, that would be Colt Billings.
Here's the 2-2, a swing and a miss. Josh gets the strikeout, his second of the inning, and the first to record an actual out as he sits down Kobe Olivas. Now Jordan Gonzalez steps in. How do you know that, you were listening to the broadcaster from Coahoma yesterday? That's how you know that he led the district in home runs?
I was checking on Max Preps
Okay.
during the broadcast.
So they put their stuff in Max Preps. Here's Jordan Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Taking a strike at the belt line, 0-1.
Kobe Olivas also leads the league in fielding percentage as a catcher.
Pretty common for a catcher to have the best fielding percentage.
Yeah, with a .971 fielding percentage.
Here's the 0-1, a swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Another position, I guess right field should have a good fielding percentage. Outfielders in general.
Yeah.
But catchers, not a lot of plays that can result in errors. Here's the 0-2 comes. It's popped up in the air, back towards the backstop, and it'll sail foul. Still 0-2.
That hit a car, I think. Or no, it didn't.
Kermit High School, again, the host location for us. Also the host location for Kermit High School baseball in their playoff game coming up after this.
I feel like that's not fair.
I think they may have played Game 1 in Denver City.
That would make sense.
And Game 2 today, they lost Game 1. And Coach Gallego, as that's a called strike 3 on the outside. Coahoma strikes out 3 times in the inning, also grounded out into the 6-3. With 2 base hits, they score 2 runs. We're tied up at 2, heading to the second.
Lowe's Market traces its history to E.M. Bud Lowe, who sold candy and sundries for the back of his truck in Littlefield, Texas in the 1940s. In 1964, Bob opened the first Lowe's Market, a small grocery store in Olton, Texas. Since then, Lowe's has expanded into small and medium-sized towns and cities throughout Texas and New Mexico. When Lowe's makes an investment in a community, they also make a commitment to serve the community with the highest quality and selection, along with fair pricing. Lowe's, your family grocery store.
Give your plants the best with Miracle Grow products, specially priced with instant rebates at Morrison True Value Gardens. Get your choice of Miracle Grow Organic All-Purpose Plant Food or Miracle Grow Water-Soluble All-Purpose Plant Food, 3 pounds for $5.49. You save from $5 to $8 per bag. Then there's Miracle Grow Garden Soil for flowers or vegetables, your choice in the 1.5 cubic foot bag, regularly $11.99, now $7.50 at Morrison True Value Gardens in Alpine.
Do you need better internet in West Texas? Mountain Zone TV delivers reliable wireless broadband with no credit checks and no contracts. Whether you're streaming, working from home, or running a local business, Mountain Zone TV is built for rural living. Proudly serving Fort Davis, Marathon, Marfa, and Presidio with fast, dependable local service. Mountain Zone TV, connecting West Texas. Call them up at 432-837-2300. Alpine had 3 base hits back in the top of the first as Graham Dubois gets behind quickly 0-2. It's Graham, Jace, then Colt, then back to the top of the order as the 0-2 sails high and away.
Yeah, Graham's a good batter to have and a great fielder out in center. Made an error yesterday, but also caught 4 fly balls. So
As Rodriguez steps off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Rodriguez has his second strikeout. You know, Barry, I would argue that Rodriguez might be the best Rodriguez to ever play the sport of baseball.
I don't know about that one.
And now it's Jace Fickey. Sending the first pitch he sees foul back to the backstop 0-1.
I hate to say it, but I think I would probably have to go with A-Rod.
What about K-Rod?
Actually, that you got me there. Kyle Rodriguez.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss down low, 0-2.
Was almost in the dirt.
Kyle Rodriguez, the everyday second baseman for the Cowboys last year. The Alpine Cowboys.
Smooth operator.
The 0-2. Wild to the backstop.
It's one of the wildest pitches I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was almost like the one, I forget who it was, who threw it through the window of that truck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was in an MLB game. He was warming up, and he threw it through the window of a truck.
Oh, like a prize truck they had parked back behind home plate? I think I've seen that. The 1-2, grounded up the middle, high over the glove of Rodriguez, the shortstop. Coming across, scoops it in front of the second base bag, and in time for the second out. 2 up, 2 down here in the second. Now it's Colt Billings.
9 spot. Playing left field today. Best position in baseball, in my opinion.
Why is that? Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You don't get as much action as center field, but you get more than right field, and it's fun because it's right behind hot corner, so you field a lot of stuff.
0-1, high and away.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have too much control.
The 1-1. Drops low. 2-1 the count. You're absolutely right. It makes you think who do they have waiting in the wings for Game 3?
Let's hope no one.
I think Game 3 for any team at a high school 3A level is going to be an interesting prospect as this misses well away. Colt back to a 3-1 after down 0-1 on a swing and a miss.
It's pretty predictable what he's going to pitch right here. But then again, you never know.
Rodriguez. Fastball just outside, ball 4. You're right, you said it was predictable, and he went with the fastball on a fastball count. But Colt with a good eye, and there's a base runner now with the 1 spot back around Riley Vasquez.
Yeah, I think Colt might have taken that even if it was a strike and waited for the curveball after that.
Riley sent the first pitch he saw out to right field.
Yeah, if you want anyone up, this is who you want.
It's the big looping breaking ball, misses high. 1-0. Are you marking pitches too?
Yeah. Just balls and strikes.
The 1-0. Outside again, 2-0. I don't do that.
Yeah. Makes sense. I just like to do it because it's.
No, I think the pros do it.
Yeah. I don't do the pitch count thing, though. That would drive me crazy.
Here's the 2-0. Fouled off.
Riley taking a timeout to get his protection ready. Man, I don't like all these accessories and protection pads for baseball. I think it just ruins the game. Got to learn how to take a hit, man, especially in high school.
Big slider, misses low and inside. 3-1. I'm sorry. No, they award a strike. 2-2.
Oh, wow.
Fastball down low. A 3-2 count. Barry, tipping pitches is a big thing. Guys at the highest level do it. Guys in college do it, and it's ever more prevalent in high school. And when he winds up, as he misses well away here, he is different wind-ups right now based on which pitch he's throwing, and I think we could start to pick up on it.
Yeah, Coach Giannis has a sharp eye. I think he'll be able to pick it up.
A walk to Vasquez.
Yeah, the best thing about the Alpine team isn't that they hit for power. They just hit to get on base.
As this misses well inside, Ezra Lujan has seen 2 pitches and has been hit by both of them as the bases load up. Is that right? Was last at bat for Ezra one pitch at bat? Wow. Coahoma's head coach will come and talk to his pitcher Rodriguez as the bases load up here in the top of the second. It'll be Josh Solis in the batter's box, the lone buck to strike out the top half of the order.
Imagine if he hit a home run. That would be crazy. It could happen. But at the same time, Kobe Olivas could do it as well.
Backs against the wall as the first pitch to Josh is sent foul down the third base line.
Yeah, Josh had a relatively good day last time, 1 for 3 with a single.
Down low, pops off the catcher, and everybody will advance. It's 3-2 Bucks.
So runners at second and third for Josh.
Yep. When he throws that big breaking ball, a curveball, it doesn't have a lot of run. He takes his arm way back behind his body. The fastball, you'll see the ball peeking out kind of, I guess, arm side. Fastball. Nope, curveball. This misses low, but Josh swings and misses. It's 2-2. Fastball. No, he went to curveball again. Maybe he's just changing it up as this is fouled off.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to make Alpine think there is a tip.
If he was operating at that level, I'd be impressed.
Yeah.
Goes back to the breaking stuff, and it moves to 3-2 as Josh takes it high and away.
Yeah, I think we might see Jace Fickey pitching for Alpine if we go to a third game.
So we still have AJ, Jace,
Graham.
Graham. Again, it would be nice to take Josh as deep as we can into today's outing. As the 3-2 comes, Josh sends a high chopper towards third. He'll collect and apply the tag by the third base bag. The Bucks strand 2, but score 1 in the top of the second. It's 3-2 Alpine.
Hey Alpine fans, when it comes to keeping your vehicle running strong, there's only one place to go, your hometown Napa Auto Parts in Alpine. From batteries and brakes to tools and accessories, they've got everything you need to stay on the road and in the game. Stop by and see their friendly team today, because just like our Fightin' Buck athletes, they bring performance you can count on. Swing by your locally owned and family operated Napa Auto Parts in Alpine and get the good stuff.
Napa know-how.
Skinner's Drilling and Well Service offers everything you need when it comes to solar well pump system installation and maintenance. Whether you're looking to cut electricity costs or need solar power in an area where electricity is not readily available, Skinner's Drilling and Well Service has some solar options that you'll want to consider. By the way, these systems are upgradable over time. Call Skinner's Drilling and Well Service, LLC at 837-2497, Texas license number 2838A1.
When West Texas weather hits hard, your roof has to be tougher. That's why local homeowners and businesses trust Talent Roofing. From storm damage and repairs to full roof replacements, Talent Roofing delivers honest work, fair pricing, and results that last. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just quality craftsmanship from a team that knows West Texas roofs inside and out. Call them up at 432-837-7009.
Josh back out here as the Bucks had a bit of a sloppy first inning. Josh had 3 strikeouts. They also grounded out into the 6-3. Almost had another 6-3 put out, and I can't remember what the first or the single was for Aiden Rodriguez, but it was another play. Oh, it was Alex Adams collecting by first. And then Josh not covering the bag, and the runner was safe. So now it's Colby Walker, Ty Reicheshar, and Braden Islas. I talked to Ty's dad last time when Coahoma played Alpine Fighting Buck basketball. And he told me how to pronounce that name, and I've since forgotten. I think it's Reicheshar, but.
Yeah. Yeah, Colby was the pitcher last game, pitching 13 strikeouts for a full game and a shutout.
Is he a senior?
I believe so, and I believe he's committed.
As this misses up high, let's find out where.
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay.
Let you do play-by-play.
Here's the 1-0 from Josh. A swing and a miss.
All right. Yeah, he was pitching very well, hitting mid-80s almost every pitch for 7 innings.
The 1-1. Foul back to the backstop, 1-2. Now low and away.
All right, Colby Walker is a senior. Varsity baseball number 9, varsity football number 20, plays offensive lineman, or offensive linebacker, and defensive end, I think.
Outside linebacker.
Outside linebacker, okay.
2-2 fouled off. Still a 2-2 count.
Let's see. Batting average 295, 13 hits.
As Colby sends this high in the air, but foul. Still a 2-2.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Now a swing and a miss. Josh has 3 strikeouts in a row.
Yeah, but he's not great enough to face the great Josh Solis.
Yeah, he's a travel ball kid. Played for the Dallas Patriots. This is saying that he's got 84 on the fastball.
Wow. That's crazy that he was playing in Dallas. Going from Coahoma to Dallas.
Yeah, a lot of solid baseball there, but you're right. A swing and a miss. Quickly ahead, Josh 0-2 here to the 9-hole tie.
I think it might be about the same drive from Coahoma to Dallas as it is from Coahoma to Alpine or El Paso. It's a pretty long drive.
Coahoma's by Big Spring, right?
Yep.
Another swing and miss. Josh, 4 strikeouts to 5 through 9 in the order, and we're back to the top. Mikey Garcia.
Yeah. If Coahoma has guys pitching 84, it's crazy to think what Denver City and La Mesa have.
Then La Mesa last year in Game 1 against the Bucks no-hit us.
Yeah. The 1-0.
This miss is well away. The no-hitter, though, wasn't really a velo-type guy. He just had a good two-seam, a good slider, and I think a curveball.
Yeah, that's really all you need. I mean,
And diced us up as this finds the zone. 2-1.
that was some good framework by Riley Vasquez behind the plate.
I'm not finding where he is committed. As this is fouled off. Josh back to a 2-2 count to the 1 spot.
Yeah, we got 2s on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2s. Maybe some good luck here.
Deuce is wild. As Josh misses just low.
Yeah, I think the umpire gave them that first strike call earlier and was going in the batter's favor on that one. Could have been a strike in Presidio.
The 3-2. To Mikey Garcia, the shortstop in 1 spot. Grounded to Jace Fickey. He'll back up to the edge of the dirt here on this turf field in Kermit, Texas. We broke it in last year. And a routine play as Fickey flips to first in time. 3 up, 3 down for the Bucks in the bottom of the second. We'll take a 3-2 lead into the third.
Just like our fighting Bucks rely on preparation and performance, you can count on Napa Auto Parts in Alpine to deliver a home run every time. From under the hood to out on the road, Napa has the parts, tools, and know-how to keep you moving. So whether it's a game day or a work day, make the winning choice, cover your bases, and shop your locally owned and family-operated Napa Auto Parts in Alpine, powering champions on and off the field.
Napa know-how.
I'm all work.
And I'm all play.
Why choose?
Because with BBT's reliable work and play internet plan, you get more value built in.
Like $10 off your monthly bill for a long stretch.
Plus $10 in monthly streaming credit.
Free installation.
Built-in security.
And no contract.
For work, play, and everyday life at home.
That's internet worth talking about.
Call 800-592-4781 or visit bigbend.com.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
First pitch to A.J. Yanez, misses well away. One of a few seniors. It's A.J., then Alec in the lineup, and A.J. and Alec, two of your seniors, along with the lefty, Landon Bruto-Meso. A.J. checks his swing up, and the count moves 2-0.
Yeah, that was a close call, but I think the first base umpire made the right decision.
I think so, too. The 2-0. Down low. Rodriguez is definitely pitching with tempo.
Yeah, he's past four batters. He's had 2 walks, an HBP, and a third baseman's unassisted put out. So his defense is behind him when he's pitching good.
Gets the call, nods his head, sets, fires, delivers, and A.J. sends the chopper up the middle. The shortstop back behind the second base bag, collects and fires to first in time. 1 down. Here's Alec now. Alec, the right fielder today. As Rodriguez misses well away. All right, can we think of any other famous baseball players with the last name Rodriguez?
Well, there's obviously A-Rod. There's K-Rod.
As this finds the zone now 1-1.
Can't really think right now.
Now a strike found. 1-2. I don't know if I've heard of most of these. Here's a Texas Ranger, Ivan Rodriguez.
I know that guy.
And a catcher. Oh, it's Pudge Rodriguez. I knew Pudge. Here's the 1-2. Down low and inside. Now a 2-2. Francisco Rodriguez. Francisco Rodriguez, nickname is K-Rod. There's no K in Francisco. Here's the 2-2. Low and away. Julio Rodriguez is an all-star outfielder for the Mariners. And Eduardo Rodriguez, a left-handed pitcher. As the 3-2 comes from the left-handed Rodriguez, missing well away. Ball 4. He walks Alec Ramos. That's the 3rd walk given up in the game. He's given up 3 walks, 2 HBPs, and the Bucks are without a base hit since the 1st.
Well, if we're talking all sports, there is James Rodriguez, who plays for the Colombian national team in soccer.
Formerly with Real Madrid. As this finds the zone 0-1. Alex Adams here.
Alex is a passionate Bayern München fan.
Really?
Yeah, currently in the semifinals of the UEFA Champions League.
As this finds the zone on the outside, it's 0-2. Ricardo Rodriguez is a Swiss right back who used to play in that German league for I think it was Werder Bremen.
Yeah,
as this
Werder Bremen.
misses low, 1-2.
Yeah, German soccer is one of the most passionate sports in the world. That league, anybody can win.
I've been to a Bayern Munich game.
Really?
In Augsburg. Here's the 1-2. Missing well away. 2-2 the count.
Yeah, Bayern Munich just got done with one of the greatest games in the whole history of soccer.
Here's the 2-2. Fouled off.
They
What is
lost 5-4 to PSG.
Wow.
Sounds like a baseball game or a hockey game, not a soccer game.
Definitely. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Alex is retired on strikes.
Yeah, that probably would have been a called strike even if he didn't swing. So
It was close on the outside. Now Graham Dubois. Have we confirmed with Graham that that's what we need to be saying?
I think so, but I'm not sure still.
As this is grounded up the middle. No, off the foot of Graham, a foul ball, and the count moves to 0-1. It was Mr. Saunders telling us that it is Du Bois.
Yeah. I'm not sure, though. I think it's technically pronounced Dubois, like the French pronunciation, but I think he just goes by Du Bois because, it's the middle of Texas. Nobody really cares about Dubois.
Here's the 0-1. By the way. Another outside pitch and a check into the first base bag. We had a hefty lead over there. Kind of a close play with the first baseman coming towards home to make the grab. Getting back in time, though, is the senior, Alec Ramos. Multi-sport athlete, fighting buck football, baseball, basketball.
Yeah. Played golf last year, I think.
Here's the 2-1. Low and inside on the big slider. Two outs, a 3-1 count. Runner at first here in the top of the third. Bucks leading 3-2. As this is taken high by Dubois, and the Bucks will have two aboard for the 8-hole Jace Vicky.
4 walks today for Aiden Rodriguez.
That's it. It's interesting, man. I mean, they blew it by us in game 1 of the series, had a really good arm, but can't toss them in 3 ball games.
They might just have one good arm. That might be the reason they got 4th in their district.
Very, very possible. The Bucks kind of focus on depth. I guess most teams do, but we've got a whole bunch of options. As the first pitch forces a swing and a miss to Vicky, 0-1.
Yeah, he wanted that ball.
Where did he ground out last time?
Let me check. He grounded out to the shortstop.
0-1, another ground ball. This one to the pitcher as he collects and fires to first in time. A scoreless frame for the first time today for Alpine. They scored 2 in the first, 1 in the second, and take a 3-2 lead into the bottom of the third.
Get more than what you pay for from the paint department at Morrison's True Value Hardware Store. Right now, when you purchase 2 gallons of Easy Care Limitless or Ultra Premium interior or exterior paint, Morrison's will give you a complimentary Sureline 7-piece paint tray set at no extra charge. It has a metal tray, angle brush, roller frame, roller covers, and more, a $14.99 value free of charge. This offer good through May 18th while supplies last at Morrison's True Value Hardware Store.
Men don't always like to talk about health issues, but when something's not right, you want care you can trust, and you want it close to home. At Big Bend Regional Medical Center, men have access to the care they need, from general surgery to orthopedics, and from common hernias to total knee replacements. Our care teams are ready when the unexpected happens, and with the post-emergency care that helps you get back on your feet. To learn more about services at Big Bend Regional or to find a physician, visit bigbendhealthcare.com.
We all know the value of being close to home when recovering from an illness or surgery. That's why Big Bend Regional Medical Center offers a short-term rehabilitation program within the hospital, known as a swing bed unit. Swing bed care allows a patient to transition from a surgery or inpatient hospital stay to a rehabilitation unit that prepares them to return home. It can be helpful when a little more time is needed while recovering from a broken bone, major surgery, or acute illness like a stroke or heart attack. During the stay, you'll receive nursing care 24 hours a day, along with specialty services like skin and wound care if needed. A dedicated team of nurses, therapists, and case managers carry out your physician's treatment plans toward your ultimate goal of returning home. To learn if you or a loved one would benefit from Big Bend's inpatient swing bed program, talk to your doctor or visit bbswingbed.com. Medicare and most insurance plans are accepted. That's bbswingbed.com.
Josh Solis out on the bottom of the third. He is retired.
Foul ball off the foot of, who do we got batting? Braden Islas.
Oh, I think we're to Mikey Garcia.
Oh, sorry.
I made a mistake in the last inning, and I said that it was Mikey who grounded out to the second baseman, but it was the 9th spot, Braden Islas. So 1, 2, and 3 due up here. Josh has retired 6 in a row as he forces a ground ball to go foul ahead 0-2 to the 1 spot.
Yeah, Braden didn't have the greatest game on Thursday. He went 0 for 2 and got subbed out.
Probably underclassman in the 9-hole.
Yeah. Both teams have that.
It was funny the other day, Alpine Ladybuck softball was playing a team in Canadian who had freshman and sophomore in 1 through 5 as this misses high and inside, four-seam to the brim of the hat of the 1-hole.
I mean, our 1 and 2 spots are sophomores.
Today?
Yeah, our 6th spot is a sophomore.
As this is grounded towards Ezra, he attacks, collects, and fires to first in time. A nice play by the shortstop, getting in rhythm here on the turf infield. So Riley and Ezra. Ezra's a sophomore?
Yeah.
Wow. I did not know that. Maybe I did. Alex is a sophomore.
Yeah. 6 underclassmen in the lineup today.
Graham is a sophomore?
Yep.
Jace is?
No.
Is Jace a junior?
Junior, yeah. And then Colt and Emerson are both freshmen.
Fastball, just high.
This is an edgy call.
Yeah.
Josh doesn't look too happy about that.
He looks like Ashton Genty with that posture staring him down as this misses low and away. 2-0.
Yeah. Josh kind of reminds me of Matthew Hess, who played for the Cowboys in 2023.
The German? Or he played professionally in Germany. I don't think he is German.
Yeah, he's really tall redhead with glasses.
The 2-0. High and inside. 3-0.
So he really looks nothing like Josh except for in physique. But they're both starters with high velo.
Here's the 3-0. Strike called on the inside as Levi was heading down the first base line thinking ball 4. Now a 3-1 count. You know, a lot of the time starters will be taller.
Yeah.
They don't have to put as much effort, tax their body as much to go deeper in an outing. As this misses down low. I think in district play, as Josh gives up the walk, I think the closer position was the perfect spot for Josh because we could use him twice a week.
Yeah.
Now, in playoffs, I love the idea of having Josh as a starter.
Yeah. I don't think the umpire was too happy with Garcia there. Running to first, getting the strike called on him because of that run. I think that's the only reason. He almost did it again, too.
That's a great way to show up the umpire. As Josh's check in at first has the runner in a pickle. It's Alex Adams working it over to Thicky. Now back across to Riley. Riley collects and applies the tag in time. Kind of a tight one at the end of it, but I think the right play made by Thicky. When you're in that jam, you don't want to be running them up and down the baseline about 50 times. You want that last throw to apply the tag in the out in the same motion as his momentum takes him into the tag, and I think Thicky timed it up really well.
Yeah, I don't think the Coahoma coach is going to be too happy with that. Yeah, the motto for Alpine softball is control the controllables, and that was something he could have controlled, and he didn't.
You mean baseball?
No, Alpine softball.
Oh,
their motto is
control the controllables.
Yeah.
First pitch, fouled back, 0-1. I thought their motto was be as annoying as possible on the base pass because they're good at it.
That is a good way to be.
Yeah. The 0-1. Two-seam misses just inside. Josh wanted the call. I want the call.
I think we all want the call, except for anybody who's watching on the Coahoma side.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he attacks low and inside to the lefty bat and the starting pitcher, Aiden Rodriguez. Now 1-2 count, 2 outs and nobody on. After the walk to Levi Green, the 2 spot a moment ago was taken down in the pickle. The 1-2. Grounded to the third base side. Emerson Roach with the glove and fires across in time. You know, it's really impressive to have a freshman playing third base. It's a tough position. Have to have a great arm. The hot corner. He's got a couple of hard balls coming his way, and that was a hard ball as he made the play. As we head into the fourth, it's 3-2 Alpine.
Whether you're here to explore Big Bend, cheer on the Lobos, or just watch the West Texas sunset, Hampton Inn and Alpine is your home away from home. Wake up refreshed in a cozy bed. Enjoy our hot breakfast, always free. Just minutes from Sul Ross State University in downtown Alpine, we put comfort and convenience on the map. Hampton Inn and Alpine, where West Texas hospitality meets Hilton comfort. Book today at hampton.com.
At Maverick Bank, we don't just bank, we break the mold. Bold, independent, and built for Texas. We make decisions locally with your goals in mind. Whether you're growing a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help you move forward. Visit www.maverick.bank or stop by your nearest location in Alpine, Fort Davis, or Presidio. Maverick Bank, legacy-driven, future-focused. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Due up here, 9-1-2. Colt Billings walked his way aboard last time. As he tries to bunt for a hit, it misses the barrel for strike 1. How many walks are we at now? Is it 4 or 5?
I believe it is 4.
Down low, 1-1. On the other side of things, Josh has given up just 1 walk.
Yeah, 4 walks for Aiden Rodriguez.
2 base hits, both kind of borderline at ease as this misses well away, 2-1. Josh has definitely had the better outing and I think deserves to have a 3-0 lead at this point. As this misses down low, 3-1.
Same count it was last time when Colt got walked.
It was the same order too. Strike 1, 3 straight balls. Then it was a fastball missing low and away. Where do we think the fastball is heading this time?
Maybe low and inside. I mean, history never repeats itself, but it often rhymes.
I think he's going to try and put it right down the middle, and we'll see if he's able to locate it. No, way outside on the fastball.
Kind of missed low and outside.
Ball 4. Like you talked about earlier, he's a little wild.
Oh, just a little bit, yeah. With 2 HPPs today, both against Ezra Lujan.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he attacks him inside with a slider on the first pitch again. As this is sent foul by Riley Vasquez. 1 for 1 with a walk today. So
Wonder if Josh is texting the pitcher's girlfriend.
You mean Ezra?
Or Ezra. That's, yeah.
Be a long way up in Coahoma. Here's the 0-1. This is lifted high in the air towards right. Right fielder stepping up, collecting for the first down. The where is Coahoma? It's by Big Spring, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a long way. You know, when I was in college, we'd sit in right field, right next to the bullpen area at the Mississippi State games, and in earshot of the right fielder. And Mississippi State fans let the other team hear it get under their skin as this misses well away, 1-0. It was Samford in town one time where we were playing, and we found his girlfriend's Snapchat, and she added us back in the middle of the game. We were able to show it to him as this misses up high 2-0.
Yeah. I'm always sitting on the third baseline when I go to games at Fenway. And one time we had the Texas Rangers there, and my favorite player, Josh Young, was there, so I was talking with him a little bit.
As the 2-0 drops inside off the catcher, and it moves to 3-0. On the third baseline, you said?
Yeah.
So you were, like, close to the dugout?
Yeah, we were 12th row. We had some good seats. We got hooked up by a friend.
I was born in New Hampshire. Grew up a Red Sox fan, but I've never been to Fenway. Here's the 3-0. Down low, ball 4. 3 free passes for Ezra Lujan in today's game. He'll take it.
6th walk of the day for Aiden. Yeah, but Fenway is is the second best ballpark in the U.S. after Oracle in San Francisco.
What about Coconut Field? What about Suplizio Field?
Well, I mean, professional. Like, super professional. MLB.
Super professional. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to beat Oracle Park. I've seen a lot of games there.
Josh is 0 for 2 today, taking the slider on the outside, 0-1. Yeah, I like Oracle.
Yeah, that was my hometown team growing up.
Swing and a miss, 0-2. It's definitely on the bucket list to sit in a kayak in McCovey Cove.
Yep. Yeah, I'm usually always like 50 rows up behind home plate whenever I go there.
0-2, low and away. There's nothing super special about the Yankees ballpark, but I've been up there.
If it has Yankees or Dodgers in the name, I don't like it.
Here's the 1-2. Well away.
Yeah. I got to see a game at Oracle during the 2014 run. That was fun.
2-2, a swing and a miss. Josh retired on strikes, and there's 2 now. 2014, so Lincecum.
Yeah, Lincecum, Bumgardner, Posey, Panic, Belt, Crawford, and Pablo Sandoval, Hunter Pence, Angel Pagan.
Here's the first pitch to AJ, well away, 1-0.
Yeah, I remember that whole lineup. Michael Morse.
That's impressive.
I was 3, but I remember it. That Tim Lincecum no-hitter.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. I was 3, but I remember it. I went to every single home game for Mississippi State in their 2021 national championship year, and I used to be able to say their lineup, and now I can't even remember more than 4 or 5 of those guys.
Yeah.
The 1-1. AJ sends this looping out to shallow right. We'll see if there's a go sign at third. There is. There'll be a play as they send the throw from right. It bleeds to the catcher, not in time. If somebody cuts that off and relays it to home, they would have had the third out of the inning, but Colt Billings comes around and scores as that bounced about 8 times heading towards the catcher. Bucks take a 4-2 lead with 2 outs and runners at the corners after the RBI single off the bat of A.J. Yanez. He's 2 for 3 today as Alec Ramos 1 for 1 with a walk steps in.
Yeah. I also remember the Texas Rangers 2023 lineup.
I do not.
That was a great lineup.
This one sent foul, 0-1.
Yeah, Marcus Simeon, Corey Seager, Josh Young, Nathan Uvalde, Nathaniel Lowe. And I'm blanking on some of them, but they'll come back someday.
Here's the 0-1. Up high. Again, Alec Ramos here with runners at the corners. The 1-1 pitch from the lefty and starter Rodriguez. This is away. A little bit of arm side run at the tail end of it. Looks like a changeup.
Yeah.
2-1. The Big 12-6 curve drops in for a strike.
Yeah, the Bucks might need to take a play out of the 2012 Giants' book and use a party thong, a rally thong.
No, I don't think so. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called on the inside. You know what? Maybe you're right, Barry.
They might need it.
4-2. The Bucks score another in the top of the fourth. Their first since their one spot in the top of the second. We'll be back in a minute here at Big Bend Radio.
Enjoy the familiar comforts of Holiday Inn Express as you explore the mysterious beauties of West Texas. We offer spacious rooms with large bathrooms, complimentary breakfast that will spoil your taste buds, free Wi-Fi, fitness center, indoor pool, and even electric vehicle charging. Holiday Inn Express, your oasis in the desert in Alpine, Texas, 2004 East Highway 90. Call 432-837-9597.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Tally Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Tally Reed Insurance. We've got you covered.
At your local McCoys, they make purchasing materials for your do-it-yourself or large construction project as easy as possible. You choose between buying online or in the store, either picking it up in the store or having it delivered to the job site. At McCoys, they know your time is valuable, and their pros will make sure that your materials arrive at your home or job site on time so that you can get the job done and get on to the next one. McCoys, let's build something. Proud sponsors of Alpine ISD Sports.
Bottom of the fourth. Due up, Wyatt Odin, Kobe Olivas, and Jordan Gonzalez. That's 4, 5, and 6. Josh Jolie still working for Alpine.
He has what? How many Ks does he have on the day?
4 strikeouts.
Grounded foul, third base side.
Oh and 1 now. Big slider lifted high and deep towards left. That's at the wall and tucking over for Wyatt Odin. A solo shot here in the bottom of the fourth makes it 4-3.
Let's see what celebration he does at home.
Colt Billings in left was testing to see if he could rob a home run, jumping up towards the top of the fence after the ball sailed well over. Solo shots won't kill you, though, and now it's a one-run ball game. Bucks up 4-3. Kobe Olivas.
If the umpire wanted, he could have given a warning to Olivas or to Odin for taking his helmet off at the plate.
Really?
It is a Texas UIL rule that you may not have your helmet off until you enter the dugout.
There's a swing and a miss, 0-1. UIL doing a great job setting unnecessary rules and guidelines to muddy up the waters.
Yeah, we got called on it in our JV game.
This is a swing and a miss, 0-2. Ground ball towards the shortstop, Ezra Lujan. He collects and fires in time. 1 away.
Yeah, all we need now is for Josh to hit a home run just to show him what he can do.
I'll take it.
I think that might be Wyatt Odin's first home run this season.
Couldn't tell you, Barry.
I'm pretty sure.
Now it's Jordan Gonzalez. First pitch, a 4-seam low and away. Again, the defensive look for the Bucks. It's Josh Solis on the bump. Riley Vasquez behind the plate at first. Alex Adams, Chase Fickey at second to shortstop. Ezra Lujan. As the fastball is sent out to right for a base hit. One out single for Gonzalez.
Yeah, if that was Garcia, he could have gotten to second on that one, I think.
The speed, it's Emerson Roach at third, Colt Billings in left, Graham Dubois in center, and in right field is Alec Ramos. Here's Colby Walker. Josh had 4 strikeouts in a row to Kobe Olivas, Jordan Gonzalez, then Colby Walker and Tyree Shashar on deck. As this is in on the hands and popped high and out of play, but foul.
Yeah, outfield playing a lot deeper after that Wyatt Oden home run.
Yo one, a fastball high and inside. So how many trips have you made to Kermit this year, Barry?
9.
Where do you eat when you come here?
Wherever
they tell you to.
Dairy Queen, Sonic, and Domino's.
Here's the 1-1. Down low. 2-1.
We had Mingo's Burritos from Fort Stockton one time, too, on the way up here. That was a good day.
Here's the 2-1 from Josh. 4-seam on the inside. Looks like he's going with that challenge fastball towards the tail end of the order.
Yeah. Best to save your pitches for the top. But this whole order can hit, as we saw on Thursday.
Josh, a check in at first.
The Bucks order is pretty good about hitting, too. Everyone can hit.
This drops low, bounces off of Riley. A called strike 3. Riley will have to pick it up about 10 feet to his left. He does so and fires to first in time. Colby Walker strikes out looking. I don't know how many strikeout lookings we have that have ended up in the dirt.
Yeah.
It just popped off of Riley there, and there's 2 away for a tie.
Last game, Alpine struck out looking 1, 2, 3, 4 times.
As this finds the zone. A lot of the times, if you see a lot of backwards K, what that tells you is that he had more than 1 or more than 2 pitches for strikes. So his breaking stuff, he was able to drop in for strikes. Is that it's a swing and a miss? It's 0-2 to tie.
The last 4 outs of the game last game were all strikeouts for Coahoma.
Fastball down Broadway, 3 pitches, and tie's gone in the blink of an eye. Back-to-back backwards Ks for Josh. He's got 7 in the ball game as we have a 1-run lead heading into the 5th. 4-3 Bucks.
Alpine Community Credit Union wants to thank Alpine and its residents for making Alpine such a terrific place to live by supporting its customers with the best professional and friendliest service in town. Federally insured, they can help you with loans, businesses, savings, or any banking need that you might have. Experience our beautiful clean lobby and that down-home professional small-town courtesy that you can only expect from, well, a small town. Alpine Community Credit Union.
¿Le gusta la programación de televisión en español? Entonces Big Canyon TV y Dish tienen justo lo que necesita. Los paquetes comienzan en tan solo $74.99 al mes con Dish Latino Clásico, incluyendo todos sus programas favoritos, todas sus telenovelas preferidas y los canales locales de Odessa. La instalación es gratuita y si llama a nuestra oficina local al 837-7484, un técnico que reside en la ciudad acudirá para instalar su nuevo servicio y mantener su sistema funcionando. Llame hoy a sus amigos de Big Canyon TV al 837-7484 para aprovechar nuestra programación en español.
Men don't always like to talk about health issues, but when something's not right, you want care you can trust, and you want it close to home. At Big Bend Regional Medical Center, men have access to the care they need, from general surgery to orthopedics, and from common hernias to total knee replacements. Our care teams are ready when the unexpected happens, and with the post-emergency care that helps you get back on your feet. To learn more about services at Big Bend Regional or to find a physician, visit bigbendhealthcare.com.
I think they've got a new pitcher in the ball game.
They do, but he is not showing up on Max Preps. I have no idea who he is. Number 5?
Mikey Garcia. That's the shortstop.
Oh, okay.
The righty sends a big off speed in for a strike 0-1 to Alex Adams. And this is a kid that's going to put it over the plate and test you out as he dots the four seam. No, misses it low and away, 1-1.
Alex is 0 for 2 today in this ball game.
As he finds us. No, it misses away. 2-1.
Alex grounded into a 1-5-3 double play his first time up and struck out the second.
2-1. Fouled back 2-2. Man, I'm going to be honest with you, Barry. I hope that today's not my final day calling Buck Sports. I hope we have another weekend of this.
Let's hope.
It's starting to look like it's possible as this misses well away. 3-2.
Yeah. If the Bucks do win, there will be another game today at 3 o'clock.
As this misses high and inside, some onside run and inside to Alex Adams, a leadoff walk here against the shortstop Mikey Garcia. Kermit is scheduled to play today at this ballpark too, and Coach Gallego will have to push his ball game back if we get another in.
The 7th walk today for Coahoma. First walk of the day for Mikey Garcia.
And first pitch is in for a strike 0-1. You know, thinking about strategy, because we don't know much about Coahoma's pitching staff, I don't know how much of their idea coming into Game 2 would have been to preserve their arms and save their best arm for Game 3. I just don't think that's what's going on. I think we should expect them to be at the tail end of their options in Game 3.
Yeah, I think they were expecting to get an easy win today, based on how we played on Thursday. And we didn't play too well, but today,
1-2, high and away.
Yeah, today we got seniors playing with their career at stake, so I think we might see a Bucks win.
This pitch is popped up in foul territory. A whole bunch of foul territories. There's a nice play made by the pitcher. You know, that's what happens at the high school level when you stick a shortstop at pitcher. He'll be a great defensive glove, and that was a nice sliding grab in foul territory in front of the first base dugout for Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, for sure. I believe the third baseman switched to shortstop, and
This one well away from the catcher, and Alex Adams takes second. The lefty probably went out to the outfield.
Yeah.
Well, I only see one lefty in the outfield. There's only one lefty in the field right now. Here's the 1-0. Two-seam away. The 2-0. Strike found. 2-1. Apologize about that camera cutting the way it is, as this is grounded through the left side of the infield for a base hit for Fickey. Bucks now at the corners with one down. That's a big hit from the 8 spot.
Yeah.
9-hole Colt Billings has 2 walks on the day, stepping in.
Yeah, Colt has accounted for 2 of the Bucks' 4 runs today.
We'll try and keep that momentum going with an RBI. As this misses well away. Looks like he's got the bunt on.
Yeah. Might be a suicide.
Alex 90 feet away. Alex staying put, so more like a safety squeeze is Colt bunts it down the first base line. Alex stays put. And they apply the tag to Colt Billings heading down the line, 2 down. I'm not sure why we didn't send Alex there. Maybe it was a bit too far. A bit too much contact from Colt, and there's 2 in scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah.
You could call it a sac bunt to move the runner at first to second base, but with that double steal play that everybody runs, you pretty much have the second base bag for free with runners at the corners. So the intent there was definitely to score Alex. The slider drops in for a strike to the righty.
Well, no offense to Alex, but he's not very fast. So it might have been.
Yeah. First base is not a position where you stick your fastest guy. Yeah. The 1-1. Up high.
Riley's 4th time coming up today. He is 1 for 2 with a walk.
2-1, smacked up the middle. It should score 2. Out to center field. The Bucks now leading 5-3 and make it 6-3 as Vicky slides in to score. Doubled up now on Coahoma here in the top of the 5th inning. Riley Vasquez with a pair of big base hits today.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Again, they're seeing this shortstop for the first time on the mound, and Alex Adams will have a brief conversation with Ezra Lujan before Ezra steps in. Did Ezra see any strikes in his at-bat last time around?
Ezra has not seen a strike all day.
Yeah, he has not swung the bat once today, and he has gotten on base 3 times, 2 HBPs and a walk.
I mean, he is someone to be scared of, but you got to give everyone a little bit to hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Has he come in to score? I think we've struggled in the.
Ezra has not come in to score.
AJ has an RBI single. I think that scored Colt Billings.
Yeah.
Colt, again, a big help in the 9 spot today.
Actually, Ezra did come in to score. He was our 2nd run of the game.
After being hit by a pitch, it was it was Alec sending him in. Stealing second base now is. Who is that? That was a pinch runner, number 2.
Number 2, Hector Val.
Did we pinch run for Riley? Riley's pretty quick, right?
Yeah, but he's a catcher. They don't want to get him hurt.
The 1-1.
It's either Tito Lujan or I'm not sure who that is.
As Ezra sends this high in the air towards right. Right fielder making the read and the grab. The Bucks strand 1. After the big bases clearing 2 RBI single off the bat of Riley Vasquez. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Bucks up 6-3.
When was the last time you checked in on your health? For many men, work, family, and everyday life comes first, and routine care gets pushed aside. But staying healthy starts with a relationship you can count on, a trusted primary care provider. The team at Big Bend Regional Health Clinic helps men stay ahead of the issues that matter most, from blood sugar management and heart health to routine screenings and sick care. Take charge of your health. Convenient online scheduling is available at bigbendanytime.com.
Lowe's Market traces its history to E.M. Bud Lowe, who sold candy and sundries from the back of his truck in Littlefield, Texas in the 1940s. In 1964, Bob opened the first Lowe's Market, a small grocery store in Olton, Texas. Since then, Lowe's has expanded into small and medium-sized towns and cities throughout Texas and New Mexico. When Lowe's makes an investment in a community, they also make a commitment to serve the community with the highest quality and selection, along with fair pricing. Lowe's, your family grocery store.
Give your plants the best with Miracle Grow products, specially priced with instant rebates at Morrison True Value Gardens. Get your choice of Miracle Grow Organic All-Purpose Plant Food or Miracle Grow Water-Soluble All-Purpose Plant Food. 3 pounds for $5.49. You save from $5 to $8 per bag. Then there's Miracle Grow Garden Soil for flowers or vegetables. Your choice in the 1.5 cubic foot bag, regularly $11.99, now $7.50 at Morrison True Value Gardens in Alpine.
Josh Solis has thrown 69 pitches heading into the bottom of the fifth. The Bucks leading 6-3. Josh could theoretically go all 7.
Yeah.
Which would leave every other option except for Alec Ramos available in a game 3. Can't think too far ahead of ourselves right now.
Yeah, and Josh is keeping some pretty good velo today. I'd say like his fastball is maybe low 70s, high 60s.
And I think he has taken a bit off of it in order to promote the longevity.
Yeah.
First pitch, strike found at the knees. Braden Islas here, the 9th spot. We got confirmation from chat. That was his 6th home run of the season, Wyatt Oden. That's the 4th spot, the 0-1. Down low and away, 1-1 the count. Hey, can't blame you, Barry. Max Preps is the least effective stat page of all time.
Yeah. And I'm guessing most of those might have came during a tournament because they might not have been in district play.
Here's the 1-1. That finds the zone at the knees, 1-2. You're probably right, with Kobe Olivas leading the team in district play with home runs.
With 4.
The 1-2. Fastball down low. 2-2 the count. Do we know who the winner of this series plays yet?
I'm not sure we know as of yet. Is it the winner of Lamesa versus Kermit?
No, it wouldn't be teams in our district.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull it up. The 2-2 fouled back. It'll probably be a team from Canadian and Idalou's district.
Ooh.
So Canadian, Idalou, River Road.
That's a hard district.
It always is, man.
Is River Road an Amarillo school? Or are they a Lubbock school?
I don't know the answer to that.
That was a close pitch right there. A little outside. Brings the count 3-2. Josh. The pitch. And grounded. First base side. Vicky collects. Sends to first. Alex applies the tag and gets the out.
So we'll play the winner of Childress and Roosevelt. Or
Cool.
the winner of this will play the winner of Childress and Roosevelt.
Who do we got batting? Mikey Garcia, I think? Or Wyatt Oden?
This is Mikey Garcia.
And he swings at it.
0-1. Sorry, Barry. Who we got the ground out? Was it Vicky?
Yeah, Vicky picked it up and sent to Alex, who made the tag.
An ugly swing, 0-2.
I think he wants another homer.
Mikey has come in to pitch for Coahoma. As this is lined, a one-hopper to Emerson Roach, a casual throw across, and a little too casual as it bounces once in front of Alex Adams and bounces off of his chest and off to the right side. Should be an E5 to put Mikey Garcia at first.
Yeah, it's too bad from Emerson, but he's had a pretty good game besides that.
I think it's kind of that situation where you're in the playoffs, the ground ball comes your way, you're a freshman, you're telling yourself, don't sail this 10 feet over his head, don't put too much on it, and then you put a little too little on it.
Yeah, and Emerson can't bat.
As Josh checks in at first. They can't?
He hasn't been able to bat since the area track meet when he fell on the final hurdle of the 300-meter hurdles and hurt his wrist.
Really?
That may be a reason for the throw.
Very possible.
Yeah, same event as I do, but he's on varsity and I'm not.
Levi Green takes this away. Yeah, that is interesting with the wrist.
Yeah.
Another ball, 2-0.
Yeah, Josh might be losing a little composure here, but I think he might be able to stay all 7.
I think they'd want to ride him as deep as they could.
Yeah.
The 2-0. Josh checks in at first.
He's done about 7 check-ins today, I'd say. One of them was wild and advanced the runner to third.
That was back in the first inning.
Yep.
As this is fouled off.
The hit and run was definitely out on that one because the runner at first base and Mikey Garcia was already running.
Wayne kind of picking up, heading out and to left. Really the same area where they hit the home run earlier.
Yeah.
The 2-1. Low and inside.
Bucks need a double play here to get out of the inning.
As Josh sends a throw to first. We've gotten one out that way today, too.
Yeah?
The pickle.
Who was that who got out?
I'm not sure. It was Levi Green. Ground ball to Emerson Roach. He sends it to second, and it pops off the tip of Ficky's glove and out to shallow center field. They give the go sign to third. Now nobody covering the second base bag. Back across to first, and the throw to first past Alex Adams. As the runner was heading to second, nobody covering the bag. The Bucks got there in time. He tried to tail it back to first. Then we threw it to first and missed the mark. Everybody will advance, and it's a 6-4 game. As Coach Yanez comes to talk to the infield again. Bucks are doing the damage to themselves at times today.
Yeah. Yanez probably talking to the infield more than he is Josh.
You think he's talking, or you think he's
You know, he's actually a very calm coach. He gets mad, but he keeps it inside, which I really like about him. If he needs to get a message across, he can yell, but he only does it in practice.
That makes sense. Especially in an atmosphere like this, you're already trying your best. I mean, it's not like they're out here picking roses. They're trying to win a playoff series.
Yeah. He's a very quiet coach, but he's very loud in his body language and his calling plays and stuff.
A commanding presence.
Yeah.
The 3-1.
I mean, he's a graduate of Alpine High School and played for the Bucks.
Way back in the 1950s.
I don't know about that one.
I'm just messing with him.
Hopefully Coach doesn't watch film.
Here's the first pitch to Levi Green. No, that's Aiden Rodriguez who fouls it off. It was Levi Green with the... Oh, it was the E4 a moment ago. So back-to-back errors committed by the Bucks.
Yeah. I think it was more like the 80s when he played.
The 0-1. This is high.
And I believe Coach Yanez's father also played for Alpine.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down low. Now 2-1. Fastball just low. And a balk will take away the pitch.
You know, that could be good and bad because that would have been a ball and would have set up a hitter's count. But now Josh has a little space to maneuver with.
I think we'll find out if it was good or bad here in a moment.
Yeah.
Josh having a conversation with the umpire who called the balk. Again, a 3-umpire crew today.
Yeah. I think usually in high school baseball, when you get a balk called on you, the umpire will tell you what you did wrong, and just make sure you don't do it again.
Teaching moment. The 2-1. Strike. No, just away, ball 3. Actually, it's a 4-umpire crew.
Yeah.
I guess that's a requirement for the playoffs.
Yeah.
4 is a lot.
It's more than we get for Cowboys games.
Yeah. We'll get 3 or 2.
Yep.
The 3-1. In and low, a chopper to Josh. He collects and fires to first. And we'll avoid thinking about the runner at third as he heads in to score. Now a 1-run ball game, 6-5 after the ground out and the RBI fielder's choice off the bat of Aiden Rodriguez. Now it's Wyatt Oden. Home run last time around. Took a slider well over the wall and left. First pitch he sees swinging, sends us high into the air out to center field where the Bucks have the third out of the inning. We're heading into the 6th, a 1-run ball game, 6-5 Alpine.
Do you need better internet in West Texas? Mountain Zone TV delivers reliable wireless broadband with no credit checks and no contracts. Whether you're streaming, working from home, or running a local business, Mountain Zone TV is built for rural living. Proudly serving Fort Davis, Marathon, Marfa, and Presidio with fast, dependable local service. Mountain Zone TV, connecting West Texas. Call them up at 432-837-2300.
Hey Alpine fans, when it comes to keeping your vehicle running strong, there's only one place to go, your hometown Napa Auto Parts in Alpine. From batteries and brakes to tools and accessories, they've got everything you need to stay on the road and in the game. Stop by and see their friendly team today because just like our fighting buck athletes, they bring performance you can count on. Swing by your locally owned and family operated Napa Auto Parts in Alpine and get the good stuff.
Napa know-how.
Skinner's Drilling and Well Service offers everything you need when it comes to solar well pump system installation and maintenance. Whether you're looking to cut electricity costs or need solar power in an area where electricity is not readily available, Skinner's Drilling and Well Service has some solar options that you'll want to consider. By the way, these systems are upgradable over time. Call Skinner's Drilling and Well Service, LLC at 837-2497, Texas license number 2838A1.
As always, a big special thank you to Napa Auto Parts, McCoy's, and Big Bend Regional Medical Center for making this broadcast possible here in the playoffs. Again, any video stream is tough to do in the playoffs, but all three of those help support us and our community as Josh Jolie steps in. A 1-run ball game. Bucks looking to tack on some insurance here in the top of the 6th. This is misses well away. Of course, a 7-inning ball game here at the high school level. Josh is 0 for 3 today. Swings and misses, 1-1.
Do you have the Coahoma lineup?
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Big off speed, gets the swing and a miss. One, two, smacked up the middle for a base hit. Josh, a leadoff single for the Bucks. You know, Barry, I was thinking about it. I mean, I wasn't at the game, but I knew, and we knew that the Coahoma Ace would be pitching in Game 1. What if we threw a JV guy out for Game 1 of the series? We pitched a JV guy, then had Josh and Alec in game 2 and 3.
It's an interesting idea.
Assist misses well away, 1-0. Wouldn't it be awfully nice to know we had Alec available in the next one, too?
Yeah.
AJ is 2 for 3. As he takes the 1-0 down Broadway, 1-1. The 1-0.
That
the
was
1-1 misses just high.
That was an interesting pitch right there.
There's a kid yelling at another kid out here behind the press box.
I'm going to grab the lineup one more time. Sorry.
Swing and a miss. It's 2 and 2 for AJ.
2 and 2, yeah.
Now foul ball.
First baseman under it and makes the grab.
Wow. Right up against the fence line. This place has more foul territory than Coconut, and we have a whole lot of foul territory in Coconut.
Yeah. So strike one against Alec.
This miss is low and away.
Fouled back. Strike two.
Alec, one of 3 seniors on the roster. As he sends a hard chopper towards short, could be 2. A race to the second base bag. He sidearms to first, well over the head of the first baseman. Alec now heading for second, and he's out. Really nice job. That was the pitcher and the shortstop covering back behind first on the throw to first, and he's able to pick it up and hose Alec heading for the extra bag. They turn the double play, not the routine way, and the Bucks strand. I guess we don't strand any. They get the double play, but a 6-5 lead for the Bucks heading to the bottom of the 6th.
When West Texas weather hits hard, your roof has to be tougher. That's why local homeowners and businesses trust Talent Roofing. From storm damage and repairs to full roof replacements, Talent Roofing delivers honest work, fair pricing, and results that last. No shortcuts, no guesswork, just quality craftsmanship from a team that knows West Texas roofs inside and out. Call them up at 432-837-7009.
Just like our fighting Bucks rely on preparation and performance, you can count on Napa Auto Parts in Alpine to deliver a home run every time. From under the hood to out on the road, Napa has the parts, tools, and know-how to keep you moving. So whether it's a game day or a work day, make the winning choice, cover your bases, and shop your locally owned and family-operated Napa Auto Parts in Alpine, powering champions on and off the field.
Napa know-how.
I'm all work.
And I'm all play.
Why choose?
Because with BBT's reliable work and play internet plan, you get more value built in.
Like $10 off your monthly bill for a long stretch.
Plus $10 in monthly streaming credit.
Free installation.
Built-in security.
And no contract.
For work, play, and everyday life at home.
That's internet worth talking about.
Call 800-592-4781 or visit bigbend.com.
Well, Barry and I were talking about the 6-1-6 double play, and I just looked it up, and it says that has never happened in the MLB. It's at least not in the record book that ChatGPT references. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, Bucks up 6-5.
I mean, there's a first time for everything, huh? That's crazy. 6-1-6.
6-1-6.
6-1.
Now, Josh Solis, again, a huge spot. 1-run ball game, winner go home for the Bucks as he misses away 1-0. Gave up 2 runs in the first, really as close to unearned as you can get, with them still being earned. Then a 1 spot in the fourth, a 2 spot in the fifth for Coahoma, and momentum on the Bulldogs' side as this misses high and away. 2-0. Due up in this inning for Coahoma is number 3, Kobe Olivas, Jordan Gonzalez, and Colby Walker. That's 5, 6, and 7 in their order. As this misses again, quickly the count 3-0.
I wonder if there's ever been an 8-6-7 double play. That might seem crazy, but weird stuff happens on pickles.
8-6-7.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
mean, possibly. There's probably been a 6-1-6 too, as this finds the zone 3-1.
yeah. I say 8-6-7 because that's a play. That's a song by Tommy Tatone. 8-6-7-5-3-0-9.
Oh yeah. The 3-1. Ground ball through the right side of the infield. It'll be a base hit. Leadoff base hit. The tying run aboard in Kobe Olivas.
Yeah, Jace Fickey tripped over himself a little bit out there. That's too bad.
Now Jordan Gonzalez. This is the point in the game where we'd be bringing in Josh, you know.
Yeah.
So an interesting time here with a 1-run lead. Again, we'll ride Josh as long as we can, but starting to show signs of fatigue.
Checking at first.
We're ahead. He was ahead early on he was ahead in the counts. Getting behind to that batter, now delivering a fastball as the bunt is fouled over the top of the ballpark, 0-1.
You don't see that much.
Yeah, bunt that almost hit the cars back behind us.
Yeah. Didn't Ichiro Suzuki hit a bunt to the outfield?
I wouldn't doubt it.
I think someone almost hit a bunt home run one time, too.
In MLB The Show?
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Probably.
The 0-1. Fastball high and inside. The 4-seam with right. Jordan Gonzalez is 1 for 2 today.
A bunt home run seems like something that would happen to the Colorado Rockies.
Yeah. 1-1. Just away. Brutal call as it felt like the 2-seam got to the back half.
Can't get every call in your favor.
In this point where the fatigue sets in, every ball feels like that much more of an obstacle as the 4-seam is fouled off. It's 2-2. Nobody out, a runner at first base. The tying run here in the bottom of the 6th. Timeout.
Almost thought they called a balk for a second there. I was worried.
Double play sure would help.
Yeah.
Josh sends it to first, not in time. The double play would help in the fact that we would have 8 and 9 due up in the 7th if we were able to retire the next batter in Colby Walker. As the big looping off speed misses high, 3-2. Really big pitch. 3-2, runner at first, nobody out in a 1-run game. Josh leans in. The junior sets in, fires, missing high and inside, ball 4. This is going to put Coach Yanez in a really tough situation, thinking about what he's going to do with his staff.
Yeah.
And he will come out and talk to Josh.
So the 8 spot, number 9, Ty. How do you say that last name?
I've been saying Raisha Shar. Again, his dad told me how to say it in the basketball playoffs, and I don't remember. They take the ball from Josh, so Josh's day is over.
think they might switch Josh with Riley.
Wow. So Riley threw 11 pitches on Thursday.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did. I forgot about that.
I saw the pitch count paper when I got on the press box. Yeah, I think you're right. It will be Riley in for Josh. So Riley in the bottom of the sixth will inherit runners at first and second, nobody out. As the Bucks lead by 1, a huge spot. And we'll be back in a minute to talk about it here at Big Bend Radio.
Why are interscholastic sports called the last classroom of the day? Because they teach students important life lessons like teamwork, accountability, and perseverance. School sports are so much more than a game. They're about developing the whole person. That's why they're an essential part of every student's education.
Encourage your student to participate in the last classroom of the day. Interscholastic sports in Texas. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Get more than what you pay for from the paint department at Morrison's True Value Hardware store. Right now, when you purchase 2 gallons of Easy Care Limitless or Ultra Premium interior or exterior paint, Morrison's will give you a complimentary Sureline 7-piece paint tray set at no extra charge. It has a metal tray, angle brush, roller frame, roller covers, and more, a $14.99 value free of charge. This offer good through May 18th while supplies last at Morrison's True Value Hardware store.
Men don't always like to talk about health issues, but when something's not right, you want care you can trust, and you want it close to home. At Big Bend Regional Medical Center, men have access to the care they need, from general surgery to orthopedics, and from common hernias to total knee replacements. Our care teams are ready when the unexpected happens, and with the post-emergency care that helps you get back on your feet. To learn more about services at Big Bend Regional or to find a physician, visit bigbendhealthcare.com.
Riley ready for the Bucks, facing off against 7, 8, and 9. He's got some velo. I mean, maybe high 60s, low 70s.
Yeah.
At the 3A level, that's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah. So this is Tyrish. What's his name again?
Bunt goes foul. This is Colby Walker.
Oh, this is Colby Walker?
Yeah.
Oh. And then next is Tyrish Eicher.
Colby is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, as is Ty.
Yep. Yeah, Ty is a friend of a friend, I just found out.
Here's the 0-1. High and away. Or high and inside. Now 1-1 count. The 1-1 bunt goes foul. Riley ahead 1-2.
Yeah, let's hope he makes a third strikeout.
They're trying to get that bunt in and with the tail end of the order here to move 2 in scoring position, move that tying run 90 feet away. But a big 1-2 pitch misses low and away. Went with the fastball.
Yeah, Riley's a great guy. He's really funny. He used to go to El Paso every day to practice back in like 6th grade.
The 2-2. Strike 3 called on the outside. Huge strikeout for Riley Vasquez. There's one down. Here's Ty. No, we've got a pinch hitter, number 12.
Oh, well, that sucks. I guess my friend won't get to see her friend hit.
Who is number 12?
I have no idea.
First pitch. No, we've yet to see a pitch here. This is Mason Pierce. 1-0, misses low and away. So 2-0 the count. The 2-0. Drops low, 3-0. Well, very happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo.
3-0. High and inside, ball 4. Bases loaded for the 9-hole. After a 3-pitch walk, Riley will try and get back on track against Braden Islas. I know my Spanish pretty well. 1, 5, 3, 4.
Excelente. I know muy poquito.
First pitch, a strike at the belt line, 0-1.
So bases loaded here.
Fastball and a 2-seam misses just away. Trying to get that to run arm side back into the zone. Not enough break. Here's the 1-1 now from Riley Vasquez. A deep breath as he sets and fires. Off speed, a swing and miss. 1-2. Braden has put 2 balls in play from the 9 spot. Putting a ball in play here could tie up the ball game as the Bucks lead 6-5 in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. Fastball misses just away. Scary prospect on deck in the shortstop, Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
The 2-2. Grounded towards Fickey. He'll collect. No, he'll boot it out to shallow center field. Bucks would have had the second out. Coahoma would have been stuck there with a tie ball game. Instead, the E4 will allow 2 to score. And Coahoma takes a 7-6 lead. Third error committed today by Alpine.
Yeah, that's too bad from Jace Fickey, but hopefully we'll recover and get some outs.
Here's Mikey Garcia. Big 12-6 curve, gets the swing and the miss. Now another swing and miss, 0-2.
Yeah, Riley's curveball is pretty tricksy. I mean, he's doing a good one.
Yeah, definitely got a lot of dip on the 12-6. As this misses away, it's 1-2. Third straight at bat. Riley's ahead at 1-2. I guess the 4-pitch walk to the pinch hitter in the 8 spot split that up, but the 1-2 now to Mike Garcia.
Yeah, Alpine's got to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, and Riley gets the strikeout against the 1-hole.
That's good. I mean,
yeah,
that's what we need.
Bucks trying to give themselves a chance in the top of the 7th as Levi Green steps in.
Yeah, Riley's coming in pretty clutch. I'd say he's pitching well.
Timeout from Levi. The 12-6 curve misses inside. 1-0. He has done well. I mean, he inherited a jam. Nobody outrunners at first and second. Got the strikeout, walked one batter. before the E4.
Fouled off of Josh Solis.
Now it's 1-1.
It was a nice drive out here today. I mean, as nice as it can be driving through the Permian Basin, but still.
What time did y'all board the bus?
7:15.
It's not too bad. The 1-1, 12-6 curve, grounded towards Emerson Roach. He'll collect and step on third in time. Again, Coahoma scores 2. They've scored 2 in 2 innings in a row. Scored 5 in the last 3, and will take a 7-6 lead into the 7th.
We all know the value of being close to home when recovering from an illness or surgery. That's why Big Bend Regional Medical Center offers a short-term rehabilitation program within the hospital, known as a swing bed unit. Swing bed care allows a patient to transition from a surgery or inpatient hospital stay to a rehabilitation unit that prepares them to return home. It can be helpful when a little more time is needed while recovering from a broken bone, major surgery, or acute illness like a stroke or heart attack. During the stay, you'll receive nursing care 24 hours a day, along with specialty services like skin and wound care if needed. A dedicated team of nurses, therapists, and case managers carry out your physician's treatment plans toward your ultimate goal of returning home. To learn if you or a loved one would benefit from Big Bend's inpatient swing bed program, talk to your doctor or visit bbswingbed.com. Medicare and most insurance plans are accepted. That's bbswingbed.com.
Whether you're here to explore Big Bend, cheer on the Lobos, or just watch the West Texas sunset, Hampton Inn and Alpine is your home away from home. Wake up refreshed in a cozy bed. Enjoy our hot breakfast, always free, just minutes from Sul Ross State University in downtown Alpine.
Sorry, Ron, we have to cut you off here. First pitch strike to Alex Adams here in the top of the 7th. One of those spots where the seniors can only look on as the underclassmen take these opportunities, and Alex Adams, then Graham Dubois, finally Jace Fickia Jr. before Colt Billings. So 6, 7, 8, 9 up for the Fighting Bucks. And quickly the count 0-2 to Alex Adams. Still the shortstop who came in relief, and Mikey Garcia shakes off a pitch, sets and fires the 0-2, missing well away.
Yeah, that bounced off of Kobe Olivas' glove, and almost it would have been into the stands if there wasn't a net.
This the 1-2 comes from Mikey. And Alex Adams sends this chopping towards second. Second baseman collects and sends to first in time. 1 down. The district champion Alpine Fighting Bucks here against a 4 seed out of their district, Coahoma.
But again, Coahoma playing in one of the most difficult districts in all of Texas, so it's expected.
Dubois steps in, and we're playing in about the easiest district in all of Texas.
Yeah, but the thing is, our district can go any way. Like Tornillo could win the district.
Yeah. First pitch to Dubois. He sends this looping out to shallow foul territory for a foul ball 0-1.
He was lucky on that one.
Yeah. Just out of reach of the first baseman who was diving after it.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bucks got to lock in. I mean, they got 2 more chances.
The 0-1 and another foul ball. 0-2. Mikey's been ahead 0-2 twice in this inning as he misses low and away at 1-2 now. Up high, a 2-2 count. Bucks just need 1 base runner.
All we need, man, all we need.
2-2, a swing and a miss on the curve, and Graham is retired on strikes. That was in the dirt, too.
Yeah.
We didn't run it out.
And the Bucks are down to their final out here. Jace, one of the reasons that Coahoma took the lead, now hoping to make up for it.
2 errors in the ball game for the junior. As he takes the curveball on the inside for a strike, 0-1.
Really close curveball.
The 0-1, low and away. Jace's socks above his knees. As he fouls this back, 1-2. The Bucks down to their last strike. It's 7-6. Coahoma here in the top of the 7th inning. The 1-2 pitch to Jace Fickey will get sent through the left side of the infield for a base hit. 2 out, single for Fickey. Now it's Colt Billings, the freshman.
All the upperclassmen can do is watch, man.
What an interesting feeling. You don't get that in football. You don't get that in basketball. Tail end of the game, you can put the ball in the hands of your seniors in those sports, but here in baseball, everything lies in the hands of Colt Billings now with 2 outs. Taking the Big 12-6 high. No, that is just about the worst call I've ever seen.
Same.
He caught that at the top of the zone. It had plenty of drop.
I don't know about that.
Now low and away, 1-1.
I almost scored that as a ball, but
It
had to
was
wait a
a
sec.
ball.
Yeah.
With a curve ball where the catcher catches it at the belt line, it's a ball 100% of the time. This time the curve ball finds the zone on the outside, 1-2.
And the Bucks and Colt now down to their final strike.
1-2. Strike 3 called on the outside. That's the season, folks. 7-6. Coahoma takes the ball game and the series. 2-0. We'll be back in a minute here at Big Bend Radio.
At Maverick Bank, we don't just bank, we break the mold. Bold, independent, and built for Texas. We make decisions locally with your goals in mind. Whether you're growing a business, buying a home, or planning for the future, we're here to help you move forward. Visit www.maverick.bank or stop by your nearest location in Alpine, Fort Davis, or Presidio. Maverick Bank, legacy-driven, future-focused. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Enjoy the familiar comforts of Holiday Inn Express as you explore the mysterious beauties of West Texas. We offer spacious rooms with large bathrooms, complimentary breakfast that will spoil your taste buds, free Wi-Fi, fitness center, indoor pool, and even electric vehicle charging. Holiday Inn Express, your oasis in the desert in Alpine, Texas, 2004 East Highway 90. Call 432-837-9597.
We know not to judge a book by its cover, and we should read every book cover to cover. If you sneeze, we know to cover your nose. When exposed, you know to cover up. There will be times to take cover or cover bases along with covering your cough. No one wants to blow their cover. But when it comes to insurance, we want to make sure you're properly covered. At Tally Reed Insurance, we make sure your is covered. Call or come by. Tally Reed Insurance. We've got you covered.
Again, the final score of today's game, 7-6. Coahoma takes down the Fighting Bucks. Chip Berry's got to go join the team in the bus. It's a 2-0 sweep as Coahoma takes down Alpine and goes 3-0 against Alpine in the Bi-District Championship round this season in football, basketball, and now baseball. Going through the lineup for the Bucks, Riley Vasquez finished the day 2 for 3 with a walk. It was Ezra Lujan 0 for 1 with 2 HBPs and a walk. Josh Solis went 1 for 4. AJ Yanez 2 for 4. Alec Ramos went 1 for 3 with a walk. Alex Adams went 0 for 3 with a walk. Graham Dubois went 0 for 3 with a walk. Jace Fickey, batting 8th in the order, went 2 for 4. And Colt Billings in the 9 spot went 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a sack. As Alpine falls, it was Josh Solis on the start who started to fatigue late. The 2-run bottom of the first inning couldn't be tacked on Josh, but as fatigue set in, Coahoma built their way back into the ball game. Riley inherited the jam late, and Coahoma was able to go ahead and score. Player of the ball game is going to be, we'll say, it'll be Wyatt Oden with the solo shot, the long shot. Again, I don't know what else Wyatt did at the third base bag, but we'll give him the player of the game because of the home run. It was a close ball game, a high-scoring one, relatively 7-6, and Coahoma will eliminate the Fighting Bucks. As we'll sign off for the last time here at Big Bend Radio. Y'all have a good day.